In 1996, a group of researchers began a quest to solve a question concerning the fate of an ancient species of mammal that for millions of years has roamed one of South America's most unique, biodiverse and threatened biomes. Their mission was to shed a light on the status of a lowland tapir population living in an isolated and fragmented landscape of Atlantic forest in the Brazilian state of Sao Paulo. Their pioneering research revealed that tapirs were able to persist despite many challenges in a mosaic of human-modified, fragmented landscape. And thus, the Lowland Tapir Conservation Initiative, part of the Institute of Ecological Research, IPÊ, was born. For the next 24 years, the project's vision would turn to other biomes where tapirs are found in Brazil. The Pantanal wetlands, the Cerrado grasslands, and in 2019, the Amazon rainforest. From its inception, the LTCI's vision has always been to use applied research to guide enacting measures to conserve tapirs throughout Brazil. From constructing underpasses to reduce collisions on highways, to highlighting the effects pesticides have on tapir mortality. And while the scope of the initiative's work has expanded, the place where it all started has remained a region of critical importance. Today, the tapirs that inhabit the region face new and developing challenges. So, in 2020, it is time that the LTCI returns to the Atlantic forests of the Pontal do Paranapanema region. As the largest remaining fragment of inland Atlantic forest, Morro do Diabo State Park and the surrounding forest fragments is a biological refuge sheltering unique species and ecosystems. Isolated from other biomes for millennia, this landscape is one of the last places in the world where species such as the black lion tamarin share the forest with a wide variety of animals and plants. 20 years ago, the landscape between forest fragments was dominated by cattle ranching and small-scale agriculture, through which tapirs were able to move relatively freely. However, beginning in the 1990s and since the LTCI has conducted its first research in the region, the landscape has undergone several dramatic changes. Much of the ranching and small-scale agriculture landscape, often locally owned and managed, has now been converted to large consolidated plantations of sugarcane. At the same time, a process of agrarian reform, initiated to address the needs of the rural landless workers movement, has led to a dramatic increase in overall population density in the region. The effects of these changes on the resident populations of tapirs is unknown. The aim of the LTCI's return to the region is to find out how 10 years after these changes, since the time when the LTCI worked here, have impacted tapirs. The team, which now includes 3 permanent field staff as well as 4 volunteers, will walk transects each night to record tapir encounters in order to ascertain a population density estimate of tapirs living within the park and ultimately a total population size. Comparing these results with the previous estimates obtained by the LTCI in 2010 will help the researchers to understand whether the population of tapirs is likely to be able to adapt and persist in the landscape with the changes it has experienced. It is only with such results that any conservation measures to preserve the tapir in this unique region can be advocated for. Across Brazil, over 24 years, the LTCI has risen to the challenge posed by emerging threats to tapirs in every biome where they are found. For a future that includes this incredible animal, we must use research to direct and advocate for conservation measures. With your help, we can ensure this unique animal persists in a unique landscape.